Welcome to the Fringe News with Reverend Jeff. Starting out the crypto news tonight is the new research video from Spider13's YouTube channel. It seems they were out doing some visits to their favorite area, found a possible track and a stick structure that could be related to Bigfoot. They then go on to tell us that there's a possible Bigfoot arm and possible hands seen in the video. I couldn't make out much detail, but one never does know. Check out youtube.com/Spider13 to watch the clip. Are the Bigfoot Diaries legit? I don't think they are, but it sure was funny. I have no idea where they're going to go with this series, but episode 1 is now ready to view. Somewhere in the dark expanses of the Great Smoky Mountains, the team hits the woods in their dramatic first episode to find Bigfoot. Be sure to check out youtube.com/The Bigfoot Diaries to check out the show. And wrapping up the Bigfoot news tonight, Phil Pulling of PITTSBURGH takes a look at the new Beacon, New York Bigfoot video and starts to wonder just what we're seeing. Phil seems to think there's red flags all over this video, and it seems that looking deeper into it, it may have more to come. Check out youtube.com/ParaBreakdown to watch his videos. Kicking off the Out of This World news tonight, is this a UFO entering an active volcano? The video sure looks compelling enough footage, but I'm trying to figure out just what the purpose would be. Could it be that it's simply because humans won't go in there? Or could it be something related to propulsion? Who knows at this point, but check out youtube.com/TheRealTryEye to see the craft. Now next up is this pulsing UFO over Pittsburgh. The people viewing this craft had plenty of time to zoom in and out of it to try and get a good look at it, yet still leave much to be desired. I really can't tell what this is in the video, but it doesn't look like it's any known aircraft that I know. Check out Sean Perry on YouTube to see the video. And finally tonight, we have the documentary clip of the UFO visitors. The truth is out there. This insightful little video really goes into something you should think about, and tonight we'll leave you with some of that footage. Be sure to check out youtube.com/Richter to watch the interview with Bart Catino. This has been Fringe News number 6. I'm Reverend Jeff, and may the Squatch be with you.
From Australia to Norway, Japan to the U.S., thousands of people have reported seeing unidentified flying objects.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And produced pictures they're convinced can prove it. Several hundred of the believers assembled a few blocks from the White House to present their findings, including a former Canadian defense minister.
I say without equivocation, we are not alone in the cosmos. We have neighbors. We should try to get to understand them.
And phoning in his testimony, one of the American astronauts who landed on the moon.
There's a number of us that have had these types of experiences to say, yes, we're not alone. We have been visited.
Though their employers have allegedly told them to keep quiet, the event's organizer says airline pilots have reported more than 3,500 sightings.
Including silver discs maneuvering off the cockpit, off the wingtips, maneuvering around the airplane, seen by the pilot, the co-pilot, and passengers of the plane, and then traveling off at thousands of miles an hour. That's a lot of evidence right there.
The U.S. Congress last held a hearing on UFOs almost half a century ago, so organizers of this gathering paid a few retired congressmen to participate in the mock hearing.
You have to be very arrogant and presumptive to believe that this is the only place where life exists in a universe this large.
2 years ago, the White House issued its only response ever to the ET reports. It said the U.S. government had no information of alien visitation to Earth, nor was there any credible evidence of a cover-up. The Pentagon has repeatedly denied the legendary story of a spacecraft that crashed in the New Mexico desert back in 1947 with an alien passenger. But the FBI has confirmed that in 1950 it passed on a report of 3 flying saucers recovered in New Mexico. It apparently never followed up on that report. Polls show nearly a quarter of Americans believe that Earth has been visited by extraterrestrial beings. UFO disclosure lobbyist Stephen Bassett says the U.S. ought to unveil its ET secrets before some other government does.
There are significant geopolitical consequences for the United States if it is not the first nation to end this truth embargo, which essentially it began.
Though the White House has dismissed a petition demanding a full UFO investigation, that won't stop a small but vocal few from maintaining that the truth is out there. Tom Ackerman, Al Jazeera, Washington.